Coins is on the road in New Mexico. I'm going to have to hold on just a second. No, I don't think so. I have a call coming in, but it's not one of the calls you want to take. So, we're not going to worry about that. We'll see if they call back. So, hopefully it's nothing important. It didn't look like it was because, like I said, it wasn't identified as one that I wanted to take. So, bad timing. We'll see if they leave a message. Those are always fun. So, how's everybody doing this afternoon? Thursday afternoon. It's kind of feels a little bit like a Friday because tomorrow is Friday and I'm kind of done with work for the day. And that's a good thing. I've got about an hour's drive ahead of me to get from where I was working back to a hotel stay tonight closer to the airport. So looks like we've got 4 people in. VMC, hello. Daniel T. Bishop Jr., hello. Christopher Ty, hello. How are we doing today, guys? Jim Thompson, good to see you. Don't worry, I'm keeping my eyes on the road. I'm just talking. It's actually pretty crazy out here. The posted speed limit is 75. And I can tell you one thing. If you're doing 80 or 85, you are getting passed. Everybody is in a big old hurry to get somewhere here. And I'm just noticing it looks like there's maybe like a light rail or something in between the highway surfaces here. I wonder how far that runs because it's heading north up to Santa Fe. I'm heading south to Albuquerque. Hey, yep, I'm a gopher. So, it's good to see 12 of you here with 8 thumbs up. That's awesome. Just trying to pass some time while we're getting home. Not home yet. Home comes tomorrow morning. Got about a 5:40 flight in the morning, so I can get home, get a little bit done on a Friday, return some coins, hopefully get some boxes to hunt for Sunday. One of my contractor buddies that's out here, he was telling me all about how much he loved to do coin roll hunting, and I said, well, have you ever thought about doing it on YouTube? And if you've never seen it done on YouTube, here's my channel. Right there on the spot, I got a subscriber. So, you gotta like that. That's the easiest way to do it, word of mouth. So, we'll see if I can't pick up 2 more from the... Yeah, we're going to have another short video coming out tonight that... if you missed just a little while ago, I put something in the community page. I'm not really running a contest or anything, but I found about 7 coins to go into albums for me. The albums are going to be Buffalo Nickels, Walking Liberty half dollars, and my large cent collections. So, I guess I've maybe given you some hints as to what we picked up right there. I didn't tell you how many or what they were, but as the community post says, There's a new oldest U.S. made coin in my collection now. I'm kind of loving it. No, I went to a coin shop in Santa Fe. I was working in Los Alamos. I stopped in Santa Fe to stretch my legs, get a drink, and looked up coin shops. Went by one. I remembered seeing it previously on a trip, so they didn't really remember me, but you know, it's always fun when you can stop in someplace more than once and start to build a little bit of a connection with people. And so I'm hoping that's what I'm going to do, because I will have more work out in this area of the country in the coming months here in Amarillo. So I'll get to go see Tasman coins from time to time throughout the year. I'm not necessarily looking forward to that work. I work during the day, but that project is going to be intense, get things done, and it's going to be night work. So we'll see if they got the right owl for the job, right? But no, beautiful country up here. I thought about if I had something to mount the phone to, I would have turned it around and just showed you the drive. But some hills and mountains out here, brush kind of scattered all throughout. It's pretty much what you'd expect from the American Southwest, right? Oh, Jim Cantor, that is sweet. 1883 with cents. BUV nickel. Boy, that sounds really nice. I had the place that I stopped today, they had a no cents 1883. And it was probably BU condition too, so boy, those are hard to ignore, aren't they? It's a really cool design that, unless you get them in, AUBU condition, you don't always get to see all that wonderful fine detail that's there. It's just in all the high spots. So naturally, over time, riding in people's pockets or, coin cups or something like that, it wears off. But I'm looking forward to putting together this, quick little video. They gave me a couple of their cards and permission to promote them. So Santa Fe Coin and Jewelry, you'll be getting a nod from me. They treated me right. I won't tell you how much it was going to be, but I will tell you that they mentioned that they had room to work with me. And in the end, they knocked. If the reception gets bad out here, we're just going to call it a short one. But I'd love to stay talking with you guys, seeing who's here. So, yeah, looks like we've lost about half the people that were here. Come on back, guys. We'll do the best we can. So, it's been a good week. Got some work done. Got to play a little bit of catch up on the pay. Might be about 2 weeks before the next trip. Which, if that happens, it's going to be like the Monday and Tuesday just before the Tulsa show. So I'm going to do everything I can that I can get ready and head out early on the 13th of June. Make it to the Tulsa show and do what we're going there to do. So anyway, so what is everybody doing today? What is keeping you busy? What's keeping you entertained? because I know you're not in the car driving with me. Oh my gosh. There was just about an unnecessary wreck behind me. I tell you. What's amazing to me is that I'm doing just about the speed limit right now, which was not what was going on the last time when I was driving north from Albuquerque to Los Alamos. And well, I do my best, the numismatic. I do my best. I would juggle the phone, but I'm driving, so one thing at a time. Now, the dry air here has really been interesting. It's Albuquerque. I don't know how high above sea level Albuquerque is, but it's higher than what I'm used to back home, which is about, I want to say it's 800 feet above sea level. Los Alamos is something like 7,500 feet above. So it's pretty significant. Hey, Noah's World. Good to see you guys. But, so, that's over a mile's worth of elevation change for me from home to here. And, even on day 4, I hate to say it, but, the big guy's kind of getting hit with some of this altitude from time to time. It's like I'm just doing something absolutely normal, and then all of a sudden I'm just out of breath. It's just thinner and less oxygen in it and all that kind of stuff. So I can't wait to get back to Kansas City, where the air is a little thicker, a little more full of oxygen for me. Oh, that's cool, Kevin. 20th year working there. Man, awesome. You're 2,100 feet at Edmonton, Alberta. Hey, the numismatic, does that make you an Oilers fan? Because I don't pay real close attention to hockey, but aren't the Oilers still in the playoffs? That's pretty cool if they are. It's been a little while since they made a lot of playoff runs. I think it's like the conference finals, maybe. Oh, you like the Vegas Knights too, huh? I'm trying to remember, was there a team that moved to Vegas, or was that just a brand new team and they basically did a draft off of all the teams? They made a person available and they could draft those players to form a team. I want to say that's how that went down. It wasn't like the Colorado Avalanche and the Carolina Hurricane that moved from different places. Eyes on the road, don't read this. Luckily, the roads are very, very straight out here. And they're just high-speed drag strips, too. So, let's see. Oilers play the Stars tonight at 6:30. Nice. Yeah, I gotta believe that. Maybe somebody can look it up and put it in the chat. I gotta believe that Albuquerque is somewhere. I don't always notice the lack of breath when I do work in Albuquerque, it's drier, much drier than back home. So I noticed like my lips start to chap a lot. I'm really thirsty all the time. No, I don't have rabies. And, you know, skin just gets itchy. So, I mean, there's like 10% humidity out here. Hey, Cindy Redenius, good to see you. William E., good to see you. Scott Christensen, good to see you. Welcome in, guys. 14 people are here. Thank you so much for that. 13 thumbs up. 37 thumbs up, away from a giveaway. I don't have any way of doing a giveaway right now. Foot change in elevation for me here, and I don't feel like I run out of breath here. All right, sorry. When Mrs. Al and I went on our trip last June to, hey Gatita, when we went to Denver, Colorado for my niece's wedding, which was on the same day that our anniversary was, we took a couple days, went to Colorado Springs, and enjoyed some anniversary time there. Had a wonderful dinner. I'd been at work out in Colorado Springs a couple years earlier and had found several places that were really good to eat. One was a really authentic German place, and then another place was called the Rabbit Hole. It was actually subterranean along a city street, so it's just basically like a basement style restaurant called the Rabbit Hole. And man, sorry it keeps disconnecting, guys. It's spotty out here, so I'm hoping to get through that spottiness as soon as we can. All right, looks like we've got traffic slowing up ahead of us, so I'm going to pay close attention to that. Let's see. It's dusty. Wow. So it looks like some dust on the west side of these hills that are here. Either somebody's running around out there, or there's just enough wind to pick up dust, but it's kind of making a little, it's almost thick enough that you would say that like we're out where we're at when they burn the fields and that smoke kind of creeps across the road. It's a little bit like that, only not quite as thick. Hello, Quentin around. How are you doing? I texted you, Tupac. It's too late for me to do anything about it, but let's just say really cool coin. I didn't buy it. I'm still maybe interested in yours, but we'll see. He's following you. I kind of missed some of the other stuff there. Thanks for the road trip. Have you ever checked out Dragon Man's Museum in Colorado? I have not. I've not tried that one out. I guess to finish the Colorado piece there, not only did we get something good to eat, oh, there's a power plant right there. Neat. I'm always interested in how energy is made. Got to power those electric vehicles somehow. But we went to the ANA Museum of Money, and we did a short from there too, which was kind of cool. Got to see some extremely valuable coins. Yeah, almost $2 million worth of coins, and there was only 3 coins. It's pretty cool. But we also went up the cog train. We rode the cog train up Pikes Peak. And you'd think in the middle of June, maybe there wouldn't be too much snow up there. Well, apparently they had a blizzard up there not long before we went, because we got to the top and it was snow covered everywhere. It was cold, but the biggest thing that I noticed was I couldn't catch my breath. There's several times just walking around up there that I felt like I couldn't get enough air in my lungs. It's just so depleted of oxygen up there. So I want to go to the Las Vegas Coin Show. You know, I would like to do that. There's some ups and downs to that. You know, it's Vegas. If you're not out there to gamble, you know, it's Vegas. It's hot. It can be windy. What am I doing in New Mexico, of all places, Sam? Well, Sam, when you go out and you get a real job, sometimes that real job sends you there. Now, one of the things that I do for work is some work with some national laboratories for the DOE. I don't know if they didn't have this before or if I just never noticed it, but on the road that takes you into Los Alamos from the Santa Fe side of the state, as you get into Los Alamos, it's not the first couple buildings that you see, but they're along that path, and fairly early on, there's the old white building when Los Alamos was first grown up during the 40s to be the place of research for building the first atomic bomb. They've got that preserved and out there, and then there's like a watchtower or guard tower that's there across the road. So even then, they were taking the security very seriously. So it's pretty cool. Hubu, how are you doing, Hubu? Good to see you, Hudson. Hey, Hudson, good job on the tour of Pa's Coin Room. I really enjoyed that. You did a good job. If you guys missed that, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Not everything that's there now, but I've seen quite a bit of it. And they continue to do great things from that room on Pa's spare time. So go check him out. Oh, Rhett! How are you doing, Rhett? I miss you, buddy. I hope we can throw football around a little bit when I'm there next month. I hear that you guys might have some baseball games going on, and that might limit how much time we get to see you, or, you know, I know it's probably a reason why Pa's not going to the show too, so you know, that's okay though. We'll spend a little bit of time, man. I really enjoyed it last year, so I'm looking forward to doing it this year. And I'm gonna have my 12-year-old daughter with me this year, so there'll be somebody closer in your age to hang out with too, but we'll still hang out. It's only for one night. That's cool, Sam. I hope you do. Where is it? And is it with anybody that I would know? Yep, baseball tournaments. Man, I'm happy to hear you're playing baseball, though, Rhett. That's That was one of the first things that I ever loved to do as a kid was baseball. I played it from age 4 until I was 18 and hurt my shoulder. And now that I'm much older, that shoulder hurts again. For completely different reasons, though. So enjoy it while you can, man. DJ, that's pretty good. Oh, the Wisconsin DOT? Okay. Well, that's a good place to get started, man. I have not heard specifically of the Wisconsin DOT, but I know many departments of transportation, and I'm not surprised at all that Wisconsin has one. Yep, Los Alamos is an interesting numismatic. It was DOE, Department of Energy. Yeah, I understand that, Sam. I'm hoping this turns out to be a good show, because if not, I may just have to stick to things a little closer to home. I love seeing all the people that I've gotten to know on YouTube, and the coin shop that I stopped at this afternoon, they seem to be pretty accommodating to the YouTube stuff. I didn't have any stickers. It won't be too much longer. I'll be back out this way, and I'll plan to make a stop and hand some off to those guys. They treated me really good today on a deal, so we'll be doing, I don't know, we may just do a short live broadcast rather than a short, but either way, looking forward to it. Looking forward to sharing some finds. Let me say, there's some oldies. Old enough that I'm going to go look some information up before I broadcast. So I can kind of be accurate with what I'm talking about. Yeah, we had a good day. That's right. Pa is not going to the Tulsa show this year. I think they just had one too many family commitments, mainly the grandsons with baseball. I think there are a few other factors that played into it too, but we're hoping to see him in future years. Looks like Rob Finds Treasure just put another video out where he's looking at the looking for rare star notes. Always fun. Yeah, Pa is not going, but there are many of us who are going that Pa is kind of on the way home, and we're going to make a stop there for the night. He's generously opening up his home to some weary travelers, and we're going to do that again this year. And it'll be me and my 12-year-old daughter. I think having her at the Tulsa show with me this year is going to be kind of interesting. It gives me a little bit of an idea. Maybe she needs her own sticker. Maybe. Sorry about the interruption, guys. I wouldn't think I'd be getting too many interruptions right now because I'm only about 15 miles from my destination, so we won't be on here much more than another 10 minutes at most. But I don't think Coin and Around's going to go to the show this year either. it'll be interesting to see who is there. I know Rob Finds Treasure has been, I know he wants to go, but I know he's also trying really hard to pay attention to his health. And if it's just not in the cards, then it's not this year. But my guess is Silver Seeker will be there. I believe Raven will be there. I don't know about Baseman. I haven't really heard too much from him. I don't think that Southern Metal is, if I remember correctly. I shared a table with Original ATOG last year, and I'm not so sure that he's going to be there. It might be a smaller crowd. Foxy the Coin Hunter, how you doing? So, I don't know. The YouTube population might be shrinking a little bit this year. I think a lot of people just have a lot of things going on, and there's a fairly good chance that at least until recently, I thought there was a fairly good chance that somebody would require my services out on the road somewhere. So there was a chance about, well, even 2 weeks ago, that if I was needed, I would have to, I don't know, I'm not sure if there's much of my deposit that I'd be able to get back. I'd be able to cancel the hotels and stuff, but it would not be what I would want to happen, because I'd just be kind of losing some money at that point. But yeah, Ravenhawk is a cool guy. I like talking with him. So, but I hope a lot of the regulars can be there. Maybe a few new faces. I think Keith and Angel will probably be there for sure. Mike with Mid-America Coins, he'll be there. Actually, this coin shop that is in Santa Fe, where I stopped today, they know Mike from Mid-America Coins. And I thought that was kind of cool. So, Mike's influence actually spreads quite far. So, but Mike helped me out during the first Grove show that I went to. I was trying to help other people get their stuff packed up, and somehow I left without my computer bag and my work computer, my stream computer. Me leaving my work computer anywhere besides in my possession is probably not a good idea. So, but made a few calls, found out that he had possession of it, and it cost me a lot more driving than I wanted to have, but he saved me big time that day. So always kind of fun. Well, it looks like I've got traffic backup starting ahead of me. I'm kind of reaching town here at it's about 4 o'clock here, so it's probably that early rush hour that we're starting to run into. So if that's going to be what we're running into, I'm probably going to go ahead and sign off and drive with both sides of my brain and both hands. Just do some good things there. Keep myself in one piece so I can make that flight home tomorrow, grab some boxes, and hopefully stream on Sunday. So, but anyhow, how long we've been on? About 37 minutes. We're down to about 5 people, 19 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. I wish we could get more than 5 people. I think we had about 15 at one time. So thank you, everybody that stopped in, even for a little while. And we'll talk to you again real soon when it's not a phone sitting down near my knee looking up at me while I'm driving. You know, that kind of thing. I'm hoping when we go down to Tulsa that I'll have my dash mount back, and so I can just put the phone up there and point it towards the road, and you can kind of watch us go down the road. My doppelganger, if you don't know who that is, who's your stacker? We sometimes have the opportunity to do something like that where we're showing you where we're going on the road, and that can be kind of fun. So we'll look forward to doing that with you then. Otherwise, watch for that tonight. I'm not sure if I'll go live or just shoot a short one. Might be too much fun to talk about these, so I'm not sure it'll fit into a short video format, so we'll see. But be watching for it. Go over to my community page and try to guess what type and what year the new oldest coin in my collection is. And like I said, I'm not necessarily doing it for a prize, but just kind of a bragging rights thing. So put your guesses in, folks, and we'll see you. We'll see if anybody can guess right, and we will catch up with you a little bit later. Goodbye for now. We'll see you soon. How do I turn this off?